Bruno Soares has leapt to the defense of Novak Djokovic and the Player Council in the midst of criticism from Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. Soares, the Brazilian doubles player who partners Britain's Jamie Murray, it is a member of the council, who are split over whether ATP chief Chris Kermode should continue in his role. Federer and Nadal hit out at Djokovic. However, the Tournament Council, whose 3 representatives voted unanimously in favor of Kermode's contract being renewed, are furious at the manner of his exit, while Federer and Nadal were upset they weren't consulted over such a big decision. "That's hard to understand for me," said Federer regarding Djokovic refusing to meet him the day before the vote took place. "Nobody texts me to speak about or to ask me about what's my thoughts about that decision," Nadal complained. "Probably the guys who are running the council, they didn't do the right job, because when they are there, on the board, they are there representing us, so normally they have to ask what our opinion is." However, Soares believes the onus was on Federer and Nadal to seek out their council representatives rather than the other way around. "I think each member of the council has played his part," Soares told Brazilian outlet Globo Sport. "Obviously it is difficult to talk to everyone. If anyone has any doubts, it is up to the person to look for his representative in the council, who ask questions and suggest things. So we cannot always find everyone. Me and Jamie represent from 1st to 100th in doubles. Imagine running after 100th players. We communicate a lot by email, but a lot of things are up to people who have an interest in looking for us. World no. 1. Djokovic, the president of the council, has been one of the key movers behind Kermode's departure, yet he has refused to directly give his reasons for wanting the Brit replaced. The Serb has hidden behind a veil of confidentiality, and while Soares accepted that silence from council representatives is not mandatory, he revealed that council members have vowed to keep their voting preferences under wraps. "It's not that confidentiality is mandatory, but we work as a team," Soares added. "So it's not cool to say so-and-so voted yes, someone else voted no and expose the situation. It's very difficult for the decision to be unanimous. It is not about confidentiality itself, it is more about acting as a group and being united for a greater good in this sport." One obvious concern throughout this process has been the involvement of Gimmelstaub. Facing charges for alleged assault in Los Angeles, many were left uncomfortable by the American's involvement in such a key decision for tennis. There is a fear that, despite the criminal charges he faces, the 2-time doubles Grand Slam champion would make a play to replace Kermode, even though he would struggle to amass the required votes from the Tournament Council. But Soares is unaware of any leadership bid from the American. "I do not think so," he said. "He is a guy who has been on the players' board for a long time, represents us very well. He has not expressed any interest in being the new president. I do not think Gimmelstaub is one of the candidates to replace Kermode. I do not even think he wants it at